Hey everyone, McKnight here. Today's YouTube video is a little bit different. I was inspired by a couple of friends that I've made on Twitch, and they were a little bit worried about playing Rogue Company with me because they're on the Switch and I'm on the PC. And I thought, you know what? Don't worry about it. I'll come up with a few little helpful hints to anybody that's looking to play this game because it's somewhat casual. It's more casual friendly than something that needs like hours put into it, like Siege or Escape from Tarkov. So if you've got any friends that are a little bit hesitant about playing a shooter game, that they don't normally play shooter games, then hopefully this video will help them. And if you want to share it with them, then that's amazing. Right, first thing first, let's go. Tip number one, this is play the game. If you don't play the game, you're not going to get any better. We all know practice makes perfect. Now, my recommendations would be find somebody to play with and let them know that it's your first day or you're not very good, because they're going to be more forgiving than randos. Now, if you are taking the risk of queuing with randos, then you have to make sure you stop playing if it becomes unfun, because if it's unfun, you're less likely to play the game. If you're less likely to play the game, you're not going to get better. Tip number two is pick a character that suits your playstyle. Now, I'm very much the John Rambo. I run in and do silly things like this.
What did you expect? Finish the mission. Do not mess with me. Now or never.
No!
Objective secured. Defend it.
No! I was
Contract
one shot
terminated.
away. Whereas my friend on Twitch, he wasn't that good because it was pretty much his first competitive game. So he tried Ronin, it didn't get on. But then he tried Anvil, and then he did things like this. Mickey, you just saved my life. You legit just saved my life. Maybe you're a little bit more cautious and want to be a bit more of a team player, then why not pick Saint? Everybody knows nobody revives you in Rogue Company, so being the healer, you might just be the difference between winning and losing. Pick somebody that suits your play. Are you John Rambo or are you the medic of the team? Tip number three is work as a team. Even if you're not very good, just work as a team. And that means ping, ping, ping. There's a ping system for a reason. Please use it. If you're still unsure about the maps or anything, follow somebody around on your team. Try and stick together with a group. Or you could even use Dallas with his reveal ability so you can find other people on the map. This is always useful. Even if you're not very good, you can always ping that ability and give your team members a little heads up on where the opposition are. This next one falls in with the work as a team and the ping, but...
Hey, listen!
Yep, listen. Listen. I've played quite a bit of Escape from Tarkov, and listening is one of the most important attributes that you have within that game, and Rogue Company is very similar. If you start to hear footsteps and you know you're not in an area where you and your team normally spawn, then it's probably going to be the enemy. Now, the best thing to do in that situation would be don't panic, get ready to fire, but also get ready to ping if it doesn't go your way. Tip number five is change your buttons. Now, the other weekend I played on the Switch and I couldn't get the ping button to work whilst I was moving, so I changed it. So don't be afraid to change your buttons. It's a simple tip, but it can help quite a lot. Tip number six is play against the bots. There's no shame in playing against the bots. This is a great way of learning the characters' passive abilities, their active abilities, their perks, their different gun types. You can find out whether you need a shotgun, whether you need a submachine gun, whether you need a rifle. And it will also help you learn the maps, but also your style of play. So this is a really important one that shouldn't be overlooked. Another little tip here is you can play as a group. So if you aren't confident enough to play against actual people, and there's a group of you that aren't confident to play against actual people, you can play against the bots. I often do a warm-up match against the bots, and some of them even slap me around, and I've been playing for quite a while, so there's no shame in playing against the bots. Tip number 7 is look out for the red X. Now this took me a little while to figure out, and I'd played quite a bit before I realized that the red X shows where you're going to shoot if you're behind cover. So if you're behind cover, the little red X will come up. You'll probably see in this clip as I'm speaking. You'll see the red X come up, and that means you will shoot that object that's right in front of you that you're hid behind. Now this is a problem because if you're exposed and somebody can see you but you can't shoot at them, then you're in trouble. You're going to get hit and you're going to be like, what? I could see them. How come I didn't shoot? But you were actually shooting at the cover. So look for the red X. If you're a new player to the game, tip number 8 is aim for the chest. Now if you aim for the chest, you're probably going to do less damage, but you're not going to miss as easy as if you were aiming for a headshot. Now also aiming for a headshot might make you panic, which that's the worst thing you can do, is panic. You need to stay calm and actually hit what you're aiming at. If you hit the chest, at least you're going to lower the HP of the player so you can get them on to a lower HP and then ping them so other people can come in and take the enemy out. But that'll help you also because you'll get the assist and you'll earn some money for the next round to upgrade your weapons or buy perks or whatever it is suits your playstyle. Tip number 9 is don't go full auto. Now, is that a good idea if you're a person that can't aim very well? Well, it's a tricky one to answer that. Is it better to go full auto and spray and pray, or is it better to like burst fire just so you conserve ammo? This game is really easy to run out of ammo if you're just spraying and praying. And the last thing you want to do is run out of ammo and then start to panic and have to change weapons, and then you might go, oh no, I've got a pistol. I'm thinking Dallas, his Magnum is super powerful, but it's slow to fire. And if you're prone to panicking, this is not good. So try to conserve how you shoot. Don't go full auto unless it's absolutely necessary. If they're in your face, then go for it. Full auto the heck out of them. But if they're a distance away, then maybe just a few bursts, get them thinking, maybe put them on the back foot, make them take cover so you can hide yourself and reload. Tip number 10, the last tip, is when you start a game, don't get too ambitious. Now by that I mean, don't think, right, I'm going to melee them because I got a couple of kills in that last round, or I'm going to get a grenade and throw it. It's something that, unless you are really comfortable with the game, grenades, for me personally, I can't throw grenades at all. I'm terrible with them, so I just put my money into perks and upgrading the guns because I know it's an ability that I'm not very good with. Yes, I should try and improve that by practicing, but I know where my skills are, so it's a case of I would rather get a rifle and take some long shots or get up close with the machine gun. If you want to help your team a bit more with grenades, which they're great for putting players out of position, they are a bit more of an advanced ability, so you might want to back away with them if you're a new player. And then we have 10 tips for somebody who might be thinking about playing Rogue Company but are a little bit cautious because they're new to shooting games or they're not very good at shooting games. Hopefully they helped. If they did, let me know in the comments below. Please like the video, it does help the channel. Subscribe if you can. I'm trying to get that 100 sub goal so I can have a proper URL, not thousands of numbers and letters. And if you want to see more content, I've started to main Rogue Company on Twitch. There'll be a link in the description, and I hope to see you there, and have a good rest of your day. Cheerio.